Welcome to Star Wars Action News, helping Star Wars collectors collect better.
Hello and welcome to Force Friday 2 with Star Wars Action News. This is Marjorie and this is our last review of the morning.
We're going to be back with more because we were out just a few hours ago shopping. We're going to be shopping all day. Follow us on Facebook because we'll probably be posting some live videos from stores we hit throughout the day. We actually both took today off work. We're going down to St. Louis and doing some Force Friday shopping. But our last review of the toys I picked up last weekend at Wizard World Chicago, I picked up one of the two figure 2-packs. I had a choice, Han and Boba Fett or two Episode 8 characters. I chose the Episode 8 characters because just between you and me, listeners, I got a sneak peek before information was out about a few things coming in The Last Jedi, and two things excited me before I could talk to anyone about them. The first was the Porgs.
I know! Everyone loves the Porgs, and, now that everything's out, we can talk about what we've seen, and I hope you're buying me that giant Porg.
Christmas is coming. Santa knows what you want on your list. The second thing is the Praetorian Guards, Snoke's version of the Royal Guards.
Yeah, these were really intriguing when we saw these earlier in the year because they're very samurai looking. I guess that's the right word I'm looking for. Clearly they've drawn inspiration on their costumes from ancient times, and I mean, I like them. The only thing a part of them I'm not sure of is I don't like their helmets.
The thing that gets me is I think about Bandai, who's making those troopers in samurai style. And when it comes to these Praetorian Guards, I don't know how they could make them more samurai than they already are with their basic design. So we're going to look at him second. Let's start with the other figure in this pack, Rey, in her outfit that we saw her wearing at the very end of The Force Awakens, what we've seen her in all the Last Jedi trailers, in the gray tabards and the brown boots.
Yeah, basically her outfit got a bit of an upgrade. She went with a different color than the tan. It's kind of like they took her to a slightly better store than where she'd been shopping and upgraded her outfits. They changed her hairstyle. She got a glammy makeover. And I guess there needs to be a happy medium. I don't like how spindly her arms are, but at the same time, the male arms wouldn't work for the scale, and I wish they'd find a way just to, I know, she's got like spaghetti arms. I feel that needs something else, because they feel like they're gonna break, and they look worse on this limited POA figure, because all she can do is stick them straight out.
Yeah, she is a little zombie Rey with her arms out in front of her.
I don't know, does she come with a lightsaber or anything?
She comes loaded with accessories in this 2-pack. So, we've got her staff, which can go over her shoulder, and that's kind of nice. It's got a paint app on it, so it's a couple different colors there. She can use that in battle, or you can sling it over her.
Trying to figure out how this works over her arm. I guess it goes like that and hangs. Yeah. Okay, there it goes. It hangs on the back. Got it. Okay.
She has a tiny little blaster that is a really good sculpt, but I wish it had a paint app because it's just molded in silver plastic.
It is, but she also has really tiny arms, so it fits. But she has no place. Oh, it does go in the little holster. I hope that's what this one's for. That's what I'm going to make it for until you hand me another accessory. It worked perfectly. Okay.
Then she has Luke's lightsaber from The Empire Strikes Back that she got from Maz in The Force Awakens.
So she's a thief.
Well, no, it was lost on Bespin. Hopefully someday we figure out how somebody went down to a gas giant to find it. And then we have an accessory that I don't think is going to be in the movie. I think this is a play feature, or I'm really looking forward to the scene in the movie where she straps on a backpack like Mech Warrior with a 4-barrel Gatling gun, and she starts maybe hunting porgs and shooting them down like a scene from RoboCop.
Oh, Arnie, she's not gonna hunt porgs.
And there's even an instruction sheet that shows you how to put the backpack on her. I think this is about as canon as the Han Solo pirate smuggling vest that came out with the deluxe figure in 1995's Power of the Force 2, that ridiculous backpack. I think this is equally ridiculous because I'm not saying that no character in The Last Jedi is going to have a backpack with 4 Gatling guns on it, but I don't think that character is going to be Rey. At what point does Rey snap and is like go all Paul Kersey from Death Wish. I'm gonna kill them all with my backpack.
This does seem a little ridiculous. Like, all of a sudden, she's just gone all Mad Max. And she's like the Furiosa of the Star Wars universe. What is this? This is just crazy. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna take this off of her because this is stupid. You can just put that back.
It's a G.I. Joe accessory packed in a Star Wars figure.
Maybe there was a mistake at the Hasbro factory and they got the chocolate and the peanut butter and the peanut butter and the chocolate.
What I find interesting is the Force Link symbols on the backpack. Is there one on her foot too?
Yeah, there is one on her foot. There's not one on the gun because there's not big enough.
Overall, though, I like this Rey figure. I agree with what you've said about the spindly arms and they're really rubbery. But I like the paint apps of her outfit. I think the face is okay for a 3 3/4 inch figure. I don't think it's too bad.
You know, they're very lucky. Daisy Ridley has a very plain face. You just need to throw some freckles on it and make it squinty, and it's going to work.
Well, she's neither squinty nor freckly, but yet I got Daisy Ridley off of it. She has hair, but it's just at the right length that you can still turn her head both ways. The hair doesn't limit that articulation. I like the fact that she has a holster. I like the texturing of her outfit. I think this is a pretty good Rey figure for 3 3/4. Again, my attitude coming to these 5 POA 3 3/4 inch figures is I've collected 3 3/4 since 1978. I want 3 3/4 inch representations of new characters from new media, and I think this is a well sculpted one. Even if, yeah, when she holds out her lightsaber, she's holding it out like.
No, it's movie accurate, because that's how she held it out in the movie. Her elbows did not bend.
But the real reason I bought this, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of Rey figures before it's over, but the Praetorian Guard.
Yeah, now, this is something interesting. It is very heavily samurai influenced. 2 things I don't like. Because of the red, and they've done a few different materials on this, you got some parts that are glossy, some parts that are matte. I don't like how it ends up looking on this figure. Now, in a 6-inch black series, this might be the most ass-kicking figure we've ever seen, but in the POA, I think he's very sanitized and loses a lot of his, what could be fear and trepidation. I try to think of how Stormtroopers made me feel when I was a little girl, because he's candy apple red on his helmet and his chest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm going to go a step further. Because of the high gloss plastic used, and the fact that when you look at the figure, you see the red armor of the arms, the chest, the helmet, all the same red, and then you see the legs that are a bit of a malleable vinyl, but from the waist up and the arms, it looks like a Happy Meal toy, or one you'd get in a cereal box.
Yeah, it lacks a... I don't want to say serious toy, because that's not what I'm saying. I don't think that, we're solving the world's problems with action figures, but it doesn't feel like it's made for an adult when it looks like that, if that makes sense. Which I know they're not made for adults, so don't send me emails. But I'm trying to convey something that's just... Has he got black legs?
He has black leggings, and his legs are molded to the outside cloak. So it is very vintage Royal Guard in that way.
Yeah. But it's just... I guess it looks... I'm going to say cheap.
And what could help this, if this were a Black Series figure in either scale, I'm looking at pictures and screen grabs, they're supposed to have a little bit of weathering in their helmet. Like, in the ribbing of their visors is some black. I mean, you gotta figure they're seeing through something. And just the fact that there's no weathering at all on this, it does look very cheap. Now, mine has a black dot on the chest. I need to see more. I can't tell if I have like a paint error where there's black paint, or if it's supposed to have this black paint. This was the only one the vendor had at Wizard World, so I didn't have any others to compare it to see what this black spot is supposed to be.
I think you got a paint error, because I'm not seeing it on any other art that's been released for the Praetorian Guards.
Now, he comes with a staff. Now, one thing I liked is the Praetorian Guards, there's a lot of different designs, there's a lot of different weapons. The staff actually breaks in half, making me wonder if we're going to see them do that, and then instead of just having one staff, they'll have 2 blades they can put one in each hand. Now, you could do that with this one. He's got one fist a little smaller than the other, but I think if you pry it open, you could fit it in there, and you could make it kind of an S-shaped staff, or have the blades on one side by twisting it. So you've got a few options there.
I think that the red that they had to use on this really detracts from it too and makes it just...
Yeah, here's where I'm at, is I bought this 2-pack for the Praetorian Guard, and I end up really liking the Rey.
Rey happens.
So that is it for our videos. I hope you're having a great and forceful Friday, enjoying all the new Star Wars toys. Stick with us. We're going to have a new podcast out on Monday. It's Labor Day, but we're podcasting just the same as we get the Star Wars Action News team together to talk about their Force Friday buys.
And we'll talk to you then.
May the pegs be stocked and the Force Friday be with you.
Thanks for watching this video. You can see full episodes of Star Wars Action News with more collecting news and reviews at swactionnews.com. We also have thousands of toy and collectible photos in our photo gallery. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. May the pegs be stocked and the Force be with you.